here's what happened. When trying to refund my game Homefront because the copy that I got was broken, I was put through the ringer of 3 different people, and I didn't record the first one because that was on my cell phone and I didn't use my online number. And she, for about an hour, put me through all these troubleshooting steps for the game Homefront, which for me had lots of problems. Um, and those problems where it would have frame rate issues and it would hang whenever you would do an action, like if you wanted to interact with the map or your cell phone or whatever it was, it would hang and sort of sit there for a little bit because it didn't know what it was thinking, as I'm assuming. And it just for me got unplayable because it was a point whenever you would load in something new or whenever you would die and you'd want to get more ammo, you would be sitting there for about a minute on the same screen because you would die, get more ammo, and repeat. So you'd just be doing the cycle that put it through stress, I'm assuming. I don't know. So I wanted a refund. And on their website, there's a refund policy, which I'll put the picture to that up in a second. But there's a refund policy, and to me, I feel like they should follow that refund policy. And the first lady said, no, we don't offer refunds of any sort. And the policy states, it says, if you believe that you have a corrupted or damaged game, then we can follow up for a credit. And in my case, it was damaged or corrupted, and I even called, in this case it'd be Deep Silver, the publishers, the producers. I even called them and I said, here's my problem, can you help me? And they said, this is really, we've never heard of this before. So they even told me that it wasn't a bigger issue, and I have recording of him saying that this is nothing big. And it says, can I get a refund for a digital game? No, you cannot get a refund for a digital game or credit. However, if you have a damaged or corrupted digital game, you can receive credit, and that's all I was trying to do. And the first lady didn't understand that rule. She said, you're making this up, this isn't real. She refused to go to her own website for the company that she supported. The second person, the guy, I told him, I said, this is what I want to do. I want to go to a supervisor. And he eventually put me through to a supervisor after about 20 minutes of waiting. And then the supervisor just said, you know what, you're right. You're one of the few people who read our policy. But we do follow up, and we will investigate your refund to make sure that you're not just trying to get your money back. So I will put all those recordings up, and you can read the story through with me. If you're like me and you just have a broken game, and I should have recorded the game when it was broken, I just wasn't thinking, and you want to get your money back, or if you want to follow through with some form of action, all you have to do is know their own FAQs before them. In this case, it was, can I get a refund for a digital game? And the basic answer was yes, because I had a corrupted game. So enjoy, hopefully, and if any Microsoft persons are watching this, understand that there's a flaw in the system with refund policy because Steam had this issue, but Steam then fixed it, and you can refund a game if you don't like it. And they need to take some form of action. I purchased Homefront for my Xbox One, and it's just it's been unplayable. It's having like frame rate issues, and whenever you do an action, it'll hang and freeze and stuff.
Okay.
Is there anything that we can do about that?
Let me see. There's something reported so far. Okay, so it's the frame rate that's making the problem, you say?
Yes.
Okay. game is lagging, or what exactly is not?
Um, no, it's having well, it's lagging. It's like whenever you do an action in the game, if it's any form of interacting, it hangs for a while,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
and then it'll catch up, and one or two times it's just completely frozen and drop me back to my Xbox home.
Okay. And is it the single player or the multiplayer mode?
Single player so far.
Single. Okay, single player.
Thank you, Sodium. Thank you.
Nothing so far, so that seems not to be a common issue. So maybe here in our email support system, if somebody had reported something like this.
Let's go.
So far, the game should run smoothly, but let's maybe here. No. That's PlayStation. No, nothing on the frame rate. What's that one here? So what might help is they released two patches, and the first patch I think was not working correctly. So what they say is what might help is delete the patch, the first patch that has been downloaded, and re-download the patch. So that should then download the second patch that was coming out just shortly after that. So but that might do the trick. Okay, because the first patch here for the PlayStation, maybe it's the same thing for the Xbox, was about 2 gigabytes in size, and the second one was around 3 gigabytes in size. So maybe you just have to change the patch for the game. So just delete the patch and download the patch. So then you should download the second one,
Okay.
and then it might be the trick. Yeah.
Hi, thank you for calling Microsoft Accounts and Billing. My name is Carlo. I'm help you today.
Hi. I just missed a call from a supervisor named Noelle, and I just was wanting to get back to her.
Okay, no worries. Please stay on the line, okay? So if I may ask, may I know the issue, please, before I can transfer you?
Yeah, it's about a game. I'm having problems with a game.
Okay, so it's not working properly, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So please stay on the line while I'm transferring you, okay?
Okay.
Before anything else, is it okay if I can have your first and last name?
Yes, my first name is Joe, and my
Okay.
last name is...
Okay, thank you very much, Joe. And also, may I have the title of this game, please?
Yeah, it's called Homefront: The Revolution.
Homefront Revolution. Okay, thank you very much for the
Yes.
clarification. So please stay on the line, okay?
Awesome. Will do.
Thank you.
Billing. My name is Ian, and how can I help?
Hi, I just received a call from a supervisor named Noelle, I believe, and I'm just wanting to get back in contact with her.
The supervisor, is that sir?
Yes, I received a call from a supervisor named Noelle,
Okay.
and
So a call back.
I'd like to get into contact with her.
Oh, really sorry to hear that, sir. But you don't need to worry. Maybe I can help you with this one. What seems to be the issue with the account?
Well, it's a game that I purchased, and it's just not working, and I wanted to get some form of credit back to me for the game.
Refund?
Yes, and I was just on the phone for about an hour, and I understand that you can't do refunds, but on your site it says that if you have a damaged or corrupted game, you can receive credit, and that's what Noel was calling me back for.
Okay.
So,
Okay, so here's the thing, sir, okay? There's no way that we can, there's no way for me to know the supervisor and transfer the call to a specific agent or representative.
if I, like, play you the voicemail, will that work?
No, actually, sir, yeah, I believe you, sir, but let me just give you something, let me just give you a heads up, sir, okay? You're going to receive another call back from the supervisor. I assure you that. Is that the first time that you receive a voicemail? That's the
Yes,
first time?
yes, but
Because we have, if we cannot get a hold of you for a first time, we're going to give you a call back in an hour or within the day. Okay? Now, if it failed, if we can't get a hold of you on that day, we're going to do a follow-up on the following day.
well, okay then, is there a supervisor right now that I can speak to? Anyone works.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Let me get a hold of my supervisor for you then, okay?
That'd be good, thank you.
Okay, thanks. Stand the answer. By the way, can I have his name?
My name is Joe. J-O-E.
Joe. Sorry for that, Joe. Just stand the line, okay?
Will do.
Thanks.
Hello?
Hi. Yes, hi.
Hi, sir. Yes, this is Danica, the supervisor on the floor. How can I help you today?
Hi, I bought a game off the Xbox store, off my Xbox, a few days ago, within the week,
Mm-hmm.
and it was giving me problems. The game it was freezing and having performance-related issues.
Mm-hmm.
So I called Xbox today, and
Mm-hmm.
they said the final verdict was they said we can't do a refund. We can refer you to the developers who made the game. In this case, the lady sent me an email to Deep Silver, and I called them, and I just got off the phone with them not too long ago, and they said that they don't have any complaints of this issue, and they walked me through some of their steps, which I did, and it still hasn't seemed to fix the problem.
Mm.
And and I have proof of that because I recorded that call because I had an issue like this a while ago where recording helped me.
Mm-hmm.
And on your website it says under your FAQs there's a thread under Xbox FAQs it says, can I get a refund for a digital game? And the answer is no, you cannot. However, if you have a damaged or corrupt digital game, you can receive credit. And so I want to follow through with that.
Okay, all right. I am very sorry, sir, that you had to give us a call back for this one. But don't worry, I can definitely help you out with that. Um, Normally, sir, that happens. For our policy, if the customer is having issues with the game, we normally advise them to do troubleshootings first. But
Right.
since you've done everything already, you followed everything, then we can go ahead and process the refund for you. All right?
Yes.
Just question, sir. Is this happening as well on other games or just on that game?
No, it's just this one game. And I've bought many games from the store, so it's not like I knew I can't get a refund. It's just it seems silly that there's no backdoor policy, that if this happens.
Right, right. I understand. Don't worry. I'll be the one to process that for you. All right. May
Okay.
I have the gamer tag or the email address on your account?
Yeah, the email address is Joe.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Just 1 second. Let me pull this up. And what is the name of the game?
This game in particular, it's Homefront: The Revolution.
Okay. All right. Now, since we're gonna go ahead and process the refund on this one, I'm going to send you a verification code on the phone number or on the email address associated on this account so that we can open up your account here. Do you prefer it to be sent on your phone or on your email?
Phone's fine.
Okay.
If it's
Right.
a text.
Let's see. Right. I see here that the phone number is the one that ends with 85. Do you still have access to that phone number?
0585? Yes, I do.
Okay. All right. I sent you the code. Just let me know once you have it.
There it is. Okay. It's 50824.
All right. Thank you so much. So it took it. Okay, I'm just waiting for it to load. Hmm. Let's see. Okay, and you said that the name of the game is the Homefront Freedom Fighter Bundle. Is that right?
If that's what it
$79.99.
yes, if that's what it shows, but yeah, Homefront. On the Xbox, it's called the Revolutions. That's why I said that. I'm sorry.
Okay, it's okay. Okay, let's see.
And it should have been within the
Yes,
week. So.
Mhm. Okay, yeah, I saw that. I see here that it was purchased on the account last May 17. So what I'm doing right now is that I'm processing already the refund on your account. I'll let you know once it's done, but this should take only 1 minute or less.
Okay.
Okay, just 1 second.
And will I receive some form of verification showing that this was done?
Of course, yes. I'll send you an email on your email address recapping this transaction that I did with the reference code. All right. Wait just 1 second.
Eight nine five 741 96587. The extra digits because when you register as one of the NASA astronautees,